Moving on
about irrelevancy
to the Carolina Panthers. Start with quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater went out to Denver, so in comes Sam Darnold as the QB1. Does he have any value on this Panther squad?
Certainly.
for sure. He escaped Adam Gase and that Jets organization. I mean, he has so many more weapons around him. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to draft him as like a backup quarterback. Maybe he ends up popping off and bada bing, bada boom, you lucked out.
You would like him as your backup?
I wouldn't mind it.
All right.
I think he's someone I'm leaving on waivers until I see it. And then maybe I'll pick him up with like my waiver budget or something. But
I would bank on the fact that this division always has so many shootouts. So you hope that he's like one of the quarterbacks who can keep up with them.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely in the best situation of his career, and it's not close. He's got a lot of wide receivers around him. Even some of the younger guys are making some noise. So maybe he does end up breaking out kind of out of the slump that we've seen him on the Jets. I mean, the Jets kind of ruin everyone's career. So we'll see. But I'm definitely not going out of my way to draft Sam Darnold this year. No shot. Because we saw PJ Walker play sporadically last year when Bridgewater missed time, and he has looked good this far in the preseason. Could he potentially take over the starting job if Sam Darnold struggles like he did in the Jets? And if he did, would he be worth a look over Sam?
How many plays did he play last season? Maybe like one play.
He played one whole game, I believe.
He played a game, and I think he played like a half or something like that. A couple games. But he looked pretty decent when he did play.
His best game was against the Lions. Their defense is bottom 30.
Yeah.
I mean, bottom 2.
His best career play came in the preseason game last week.
He was nice in XFL. Don't sleep on that.
Yeah, the
It's
XFL.
professional football.
Yeah, where you can like do anything. He was probably stabbing people on the field.
Pull out a steel chair.
Yeah. Now, I like PJ Walker, obviously, super biased towards Temple. Maybe he does eventually take over the starting job, but if he does, then Darnold's really struggling, and that really hurts this offense. So I'm not rooting for that. But if he does end up coming in for an injury or something, I wouldn't mind him as like a bye-week filling quarterback. Let's move on to the Panthers wide receivers, a little bit more interesting on this team. Who do you prefer based on where they are being drafted currently? DJ Moore is currently being taken as wide receiver 22, 53 overall, and Robby Anderson, wide receiver 33, 77 overall. Which one do you like more?
Based off their ADP, I mean, it's not too far off, but it is a good difference. But give me Robby Anderson all day. I mean, he finished better than DJ Moore last year. They have Sam Darnold as their quarterback now. Robby Anderson already has chemistry with Darnold from when they played on the Jets together. I mean, there's no reason why DJ Moore would all of a sudden finish over Robby Anderson.
Didn't he last year?
No, I just said that.
Oh my God, wake
I don't
up.
listen. After you said chemistry, I stopped listening.
Yeah, I'm with Q there. Chemistry is false. Robby Anderson was wide receiver 18 in 2017 with Josh McCown at the quarterback. When he was playing with Sam Darnold, he was wide receiver 38, then wide receiver 40. And then when he got away from Darnold again, wide receiver 19. So maybe Sam Darnold doesn't like Robby Anderson.
Ooh, juicy.
But he also had other weapons on that team, such as Le'Veon Bell, Jamison Crowder, and Demaryius Thomas.
Le'Veon Bell was not a weapon on the Jets.
So, I mean, he was used sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, the Jets were just bad. I think that could be more of it than anything else. Yeah, I'm with you guys, actually. I was just playing devil's advocate. I'd probably take Robby Anderson just on his ADP. You're getting him 2 rounds later, like 2 full rounds later as a flex. I like DJ Moore as a wide receiver 2 target. I do still think he's also a good pick. I like both of them where they're being drafted, but just with the value, Robby Anderson, like Matt said, finished higher last year, could easily finish higher again, and you're getting him way later.
I'm glad you agree with me, Sean.
Yeah, and DJ Moore was like not too full on the touchdown area, which Robby Anderson could have more of since he's more of a deep threat, big play guy.
Yeah.
So
I think they both can kind of take off the top of the defense, but Robby was getting a little bit more target share last year too. We'll see what Sammy D does with him.
Christian McCaffrey is going to play a big part too, because he's going to take away a lot of targets.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's get in some cap or no cap. speaking of Christian McCaffrey, if he stays healthy, no one will challenge him for that RB1 spot. Cap or no cap.
No cap. Did he finish RB1 all 3 weeks that he played?
I want to say it's so
last
bad.
year?
Say it, say it, say it, say it. What do you want to say?
I'm going to say cap. I mean, he was definitely elite last year, and every time he's been healthy, he was elite. But if he does stay healthy, I still think, like G-God's already mentioned, Alvin Kamara has the potential to do it. Dalvin Cook obviously could be that guy that goes off and takes that spot. Derrick Henry could run for 2,500
3,000
yards with the extra game. So anything could challenge him for that RB1 spot, but I think most likely he would still be the RB1.
The one
if he's
woe,
healthy.
I gotta agree.
the one worry is that their offensive line is ranked 28th, which sometimes has nothing to do with anything, but it's something still.
That don't
Yeah.
matter. If you're catching 100 passes out of the backfield a year, I mean, you're good. You're good.
You're Gucci. Definitely. All right, cap or no cap, Terrace Marshall has been generating some buzz at camp. And if he finds some playing time as the wide receiver 3 in this offense, he has flex upside.
No cap.
Yeah.
Cap. I'll shake my head no because it is cap.
Big cap.
I'm going to say no cap. I think he could
Mm-mm.
work out a little bit of a role where like he'd be like a bye week fill in flex. I'm not scared to draft him as wide receiver 5 or 6, take a shot on the rookie and see if he does get more involved in this offense. But yeah, I mean, as the 4th option on this team, that obviously hurts you a little bit. But if one of them ends up going down, he could easily jump into a big role. So yeah, I'm kind of torn on this one. We'll see. We'll see with Terrace.
Wait,
Marshall.
yeah, we'll see. I don't
We'll
like
see.
giving my takes on rookies and all that because it's like
We need
you don't
Cass
know.
on an episode, a whole rookie
don't know.
episode.
He's like
Should.
Mel Kiper, the college
Mel
genius on ESPN. Kaz Kiper.
All right, last cap or no cap. Sam Darnold's ceiling is a top 12 quarterback this season.
No cap.
Stop, dude. Come on.
No cap.
Maybe like 15.
Matt, I might be with you.
15.
I think his ceiling is between 12 and 15. If
Easily.
like with the players around him, he could definitely break out of that shell.
This is by far the best receiving core he's ever played with. By far the best receiving running back, let alone just running back in general that he's ever played with. So, I mean, he is all the ingredients to become a top 12 quarterback in this league.
Yeah, Matt, this leads right into your bold take.
Bold take, Sam Darnold, top 12 quarterback. Like I just said, he has all the weapons around him. I mean, if he's not top 12, that's his own fault, and I will never back him up ever again. He finally got away from the Jets and Adam Gase. So, I mean, if he doesn't do it this year, then I give up on him for good. But I trust him. I trust that offense.
You
Like
trust
you
Sam
said, they don't-
Darnold? Is that what you just
I
said?
do. I trust him in this offense. I do.
All right.
100. I
Love
will
it.
stick to it.
You
Love
make a
it.
bet
What bet?
I mean, it is a
Yeah.
bold take.
outside the top 15?
How much?
A little tenor.
Well, tenor.
A little tenor. Outside top 15.
there you go.
All right.
He was nervous. Matt was nervous. He did it
That's.
though.
I'll take that.
I
Easiest
respect it.
$10 I ever made.
I wipe
All
my
right,
ass
Q.
for $10.
Q, what do you got?
All right, so a target that I have on this team is Terrace Marshall Jr. He's a rookie, so there's not much to go off of. But Fantasy Pros has their schedule ranked the easiest for wide receivers. And last year, the Panthers had 3 receivers inside the top 25, with a quarterback quarterbacks who are both less skilled than Darnold, I'd say. He's going practically undrafted right now, so he could be a sneaky scoop and a bye week flex. That's something juicy.
But
Definitely.
I'm crazy for thinking Darnold could finish top 12.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying Terrace Marshall is going to be Randy Moss in season 1. That's pretty much what you're saying.
I'm not saying he's going to be Mahomes.
You're saying
Yeah.
he's going to be like a Jackson Mahomes.
Yikes.
He could be.
You guys, what do you got for us?
Okay, so I don't really have a take because how much can you really talk about with this offense? I mean, you're not gonna. What can you say about McCaffrey? He's gonna finish top 1 again. That's not special. The receivers, whatever. Sean got them covered. Besides that, Who are you drafting
Sam
on the team?
Darnold.
No, you're not
Dan-
drafting Sam
No, you're
Darnold.
drafting Dan Arnold,
It's
Yeah,
just
tight
Dan
end.
Arnold. He's a sleeper.
no one's drafting him either.
Tommy Tremble,
Just
their other third string tight
the
end.
only players on this team that you want to own is CMC, Robbie Anderson, and DJ Moore, and that's it. That's it. Don't draft anyone else. That's my advice.
I don't hate the Terrace Marshall though, just because Curtis Samuel did have value last year.
They have Skip Bayless'
But
brother
he was
on this
also
team,
used
Omar
in a lot more
Bayless.
ways, and I feel like they're going to use Terrace Marshall.
Yeah, I think at best he's probably wide receiver top 40-ish,
Sam Darnold.
not top 25 like
Sam
Curtis
Darnold.
was. Sam Darnold.
That's my only
All right,
reason.
I'll
why I-
finish
Darnold,
this off.
baby.
Even with Sam Darnold, DJ Moore and Robbie are both finishing top 25 again. Obviously, this offense is going to CMC does take a dent out of the targets that they're going to get, but I still think both of them have big play upside any given week. I think it's probably going to be one or the other any given week, with both being good in some weeks as well. Panthers defense is really not all that. They have some really good pieces on that defense, but I still don't think they're going to be like a top 10 unit. So they may be in some shootouts. DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson are going to have to catch some passes. And Sam Darnold, he's going to have to feed him one way or the other. They're going to both finish top 25. So I like them. Draft them both. And that means if you're getting Robbie Anderson at his ADP of wide receiver 33, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Steal.